Lauren here from Color the Kitty and Stampin' Up. Jumping on here super early, as my throat is super scratchy, to do a project. Now, life kind of threw a curveball, so I'm on much earlier than normal. But what we're talking about tonight in this relatively quick video, because I don't have a lot of time, is a project inspired with these three colors. We've got Melon Mambo, Pumpkin Pie, and Flirty Flamingo. And I also have, with these, I have white paper, but I also have the DSP brights to go with those colors. As you can see, there's the orange one right there. But first things first, as I make a mess, I'm gonna take this cardstock and cut it down to the size that I want, as I'm dodging all the stuffs on the table because I'm rapid crafting. So this is paper from another source. So 8.5 by 5.5. Boom and boom. Now we're going to put the trimmer aside for the moment. We'll come back to it shortly. So I've got some scraps for future use, which is awesome. Take this, fold her in half. I'm going to grab my bone folder because my desk is slightly more organized. Alright, so we've got that going. And then we're going to take out the DSP paper, Designer Series paper. We're going to grab the colors I've been working with. You can already see, yes, I have certainly crafted with this paper. So, I'm going to swap up the color choices for tonight from the original one that I did, which I think is going to be cute. So I'm just going to pull up more or less what we need. And I'm feeling Flirty Flamingo this round. So we're going to go with that. Bring back the paper trimmer. And I hear Hyper Poodle. So I want 4 inches by 5.25. And that should solve that part of the project. And let's show you where we're going to put it. Card base, which I keep moving around here. Now grab some dimensionals. Those who love dimensionals, this is a great time for dimensionals once I find my dimensionals. Because I'm disorganized. So this is going to go on here with dimensionals. Just to kind of give it a bit of color. I love the hearts too, but no, I want the other pattern for this for tonight. So grab some dimensionals, get 4 sets going, and a 5th as I lose one across the table. Oops a daisy. I've got another bin. I've got my trays here, but I also have another garbage bin if need be. Because things can get messy in the crafty world. Especially as Color the Kitty. Oh. Oopsie. Mommy's dropping stuff. My paper trimmer, which was stacked in a very bad spot, fell over. But that's okay. So I'm just going to cut that a little better. I'm going to pick it up and check it. Oh. Yeah, this is what happens when I'm slightly disorganized tonight. But it's all good. Alright, now I put it in another horrible spot, so let's see if it falls over. Alrighty, meantime, I'm going to take my pick tool and peel off those dimensional white caps. It just kind of helps lift them up a little better by flicking the edge. Assuming your dimensionals are on pretty good to start with. If they're not, they're going to come up, which is not good. And I have a very hyper poodle nearby. He's like, Mommy, you're not letting me in the room tonight. And yes, I'm not, because I want to be able to speedily work this along tonight. Helps to have nails too, but I'm starting to really embrace the take my pick tool. So that gets glued on like so, which is awesome. Just a really neat pattern going on there. And then I'm just gonna move some stuff off to the side. We're gonna, if you can see already where we're going with this, we're gonna get these going. And there's a hole punch for that. And last I checked, it was on the website, but I will have to confirm some more. So essentially, do the same as what I've done. Is hole punch. The 3 colors. The 3 core colors for the night. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. There's our 3 colors. I'm going to close this up. So yeah, this hole punch is awesome. Of course, I don't have anywhere to put stuff because I'm all disorganized tonight. All good. Alright. So I'm just going to put the DSP kind of off to the side. Alright. So then we got these 3 colors. So I'm just going to, I don't know, I'm going to swap it up. I'm still swapping it up from the original version. I'm pondering. Yeah, we're going to change it up on this card, and I'll show you. Ooh. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Kind of. Although the pink on the pink, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of. There, that just looks a little better. And then I need a stamp. So my original version, I was using this one, and I was using You're Supremely Awesome. So I'll just use it again because I like it. Alright, got that. I need some scraps of papers. So if you're like me, you have lots of scraps. Here is lots of scraps. Of course, now I'm starting to get other ideas as I'm looking at all this, but first things first, let's just get going. So let's stamp You Are Supremely Awesome. And I'm just using the paper pumpkin equivalent block, just going to put on diagonal. And then I'm going to use, I'm in a Melon Mambo mood right now, actually, for this step. And I've labeled the backs of these so I can more clearly have an idea of what am I doing. And try to line up. It's okay if it's a little crooked tonight, because it's a quirky type of night. And I'm getting an idea, actually. I am so getting an idea. Let's stamp that again with the Flirty Flamingo. There, that way we got 2 variations, and I want a 3rd variation here. So let me find another strip of the same paper size, that way I don't have to remeasure, and then let's go the pumpkin pie version. And there we go. So we got our 3 stamped versions. I'm just going to clean this right now. So even though this stamp set is a pizza themed stamp set, This card is definitely not pizza, which is pretty cool. Alright. I'm just in the mood for something whimsical, I guess, tonight. Alrighty, so then, I'm just gonna take scissors. Yeah, easy enough. Okay, there's one. Then do the same with the other two. There's our 3 pieces. Then we got some scraps for something else. So let's do up a design. I don't know, that just looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, it just looks bizarre. Ah, it looks weird. Okay, I'm just completely being out there today. So why don't we go with that? Let's match them up. Yeah, sure, let's go weirdly. Okay, so now we got the general idea what we're going with. Let's pull these out. Let's glue these down. We're going to use dimensionals because I'm so old. Doesn't that... Oh, no, I like the polka dots. But that looks cool too. Oh, I might as well just put the third on there. Okay. And I'm just going to use my nails for the sake of comfort. Alright, so that one's going to go in the top corner. And then I'm going to put the orange one in the bottom corner. And then the middle one will go in the middle. And actually, just for the moment, that might be a little more effective. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. Okay. So let's dimensional the second one. So now I'm using minis for tonight. Because I need to go open up a pack of full size for dimensionals. But they are currently stored away nicely. Alright, and then there we go. And that one, I'm going to put a dimensional in the center. And then I'm going to put some seal on the sides. That way, and I got to remember where the seal is. Kind of like so. There we go. That's kind of neat. So then, let's lay these out again. So we have an idea where we're going. Alright, so I'm going to do the center one. The Flirty Flamingo. Kind of so. And then, I want to do something. No, I don't want to glue it down yet. No. The little trick I've been doing lately, so I gotta do this very carefully. That's Flirty Flamingo. Is I like to edge the white paper with the ink. It just creates something that's fascinating for me lately. And I hear a puppy is very, very busy beside me. But yeah, I love doing this lately. Alright, now I can glue them down. So it's got like this messy thing happening. But it's just, for me, it's cool. Alright, so then we gotta do the same with the other two before I glue them down. So Melon Mambo. It just kind of works with the background paper a little bit. And especially if the ink pad is really inky, like this Melon Mambo is, it's coming up quite nicely. Alright. So I'm going to flip over Melon Mambo. So according to my thing, Awesome's going to get the seal, and the Your is going to get the dimensional. Alrighty. So kind of like that as a uniquely project. And then pumpkin pie. We gotta do the last one here. Get some good ink on there. Ooh, it's doodle time. Yeah, I just love this edging with the ink. I don't know. It just it definitely does something for me. I think it's cool. Alright, so in this case, Your is getting the seal, and Awesome is getting the dimensional. And there we go. There is a really bizarre looking project. So the other one I did, which looks good too, is that one. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick finish up with the back of the card on both of these, which I haven't done yet, which I'm gonna do that now. Once I find all my pieces. There we go. So I'm just going to do these in more or less the same kind of thingy. So flip them over, flip them over. But it's interesting how it's the same paper, same shapes overall. And it's like a totally different. I'm going to go Flirty Flamingo, because I think Flirty Flamingo is going to look nice. Actually, I'm going to make sure I'm not on the part of the table where it swaps over. Okay, so we got that. I'm just going to do a quick cleanse on that. Then we're going to add the Stampin' Up! Name. Especially if I want to sell these, I very well could. So just putting this back here. This is a stamp set that I got from a prize. Team prize, and I'm like, you know what, I love that little hand stamped by me. I made this and I can show you how. I think it's a great stamp. Oh, wrong stamp, by the way. I meant the Stampin' Up! Stamp. I get these mixed up so easily, because those two I used so much all the time, and then now I've been swapping up my routine. Alright, we got that, we got that, we got that. So we're more or less done. I'm just gonna give that a quick wipe. If finish up. I still gotta cut some inside panels, and I'll do that just very momentarily. Just want to get this package back together, which is not cooperating for me, but that's okay. There we go. Alright, so then do a quick reset. We'll look at the cards in just a moment. I'm losing stuff. This is what happens when I got too much going on tonight. So I'm going to cut 2 inside white panels just for the thicken up a little better. I'm just going to cut 5 1/4. And then 4. 4. There we go. I'm just going to put the trimmer somewhere safe. Bring these guys back. We're going to put in those white panels, and then we're going to do the final reveal. And you all got to tell me what you think of the 2 cards. And I love how, even though I planned the one version, I totally go off script and kind of sort of do a different variation tonight, which is, you know, typical me, but it just makes it interesting. It's just allowing the creative process. That way this scrap white paper can look a little better. Alright, we are done. We are done. So tell me what you think. Version A or version B? You gotta tell me in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cute little way of mucking around. And all we used was the DSP, the pizza stamp set, and the hole punch. And paper. There we go. Anyway, any questions, please give me a shout. Let me know what you think of these color combinations, and we'll be back again soon. I'm planning possibly for next week, Halloween theme. Alright, bye for now.